Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EURUSD. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts and important levels on the ForexPeaceArmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit ForexPeaceArmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video.
Welcome everybody, guys. Let's take a look again on euro currency. So yesterday, once we have just thought that probably it is done with the euro scenario, and that's okay, and market is moving lower. It was seemed that indeed butterfly will be completed after minor retracement, but again euro brings us surprises. So the price action recently was a bit stronger than it was suggested by the overall context that we have and the patterns that were forming recently. And that's why today I think that we need a bit to adjust the current view. Maybe it doesn't mean that the pattern that we have discussed previously, I mean the butterfly, will not be formed. So it's just the overall situation right now stands around this triangle, guys. So as you can see clearly that market has turned to forming of some triangle right at the important support area. Why triangle is so important? Because this kind of the triangles, as when they are forming after strong drop, could work, especially at some strong support, could become the reversal pattern. For us, it's not really big deal what pattern will be formed. And what pattern will trigger the reversal, whether this will be some kind of a triangle, butterfly, or as we said previously, double bottom or something of that sort. For us, as a major point is to get the part of our weekly trading plan. So we need to get that 120-21 area where will be major area to think about take short position. But what particular pattern will trigger it, it's not really very important. Yes, this is important for position taking for scalp traders who trade on intraday charts, but for the overall context that we have on the weekly chart, it's not really not the cornerstone of our analysis. Still, I just would like to show you the monthly chart, guys. Take a look at the monthly chart at this point. Take a look what has happened here in millennium year. That is kind of the action that we see right now on daily chart. So this also fast drop lower to the downside, and market has formed here symmetrical triangle in the kind of that we have right now. Take a look at what has happened after that. Here it also was logical to suggest the butterfly, right? So that was the left wing. Potentially you could wait for the right wing here, but this hasn't happened. And market turns to the upward action. No guardrail triple to buy has been formed as well. So just symmetrical triangle. And upward action has been reestablished. That's why, guys, on the euro currency, I always carefully take a look at this kind of actions, especially on the strong supports in the moment where I am waiting for possible reversal. And here we could get approximately the same thing. So yes, it's not look like triangle on the monthly, it's a bit more choppy, but still the shape of this triangle is the same. What I would like to say is that right now there are too many scenarios, guys, that could be formed on the euro currency, and while market stands inside of this consolidation, it will be very difficult to estimate the real direction where market will follow. To get the clear sign, guys, we need to get either pattern, clear pattern, or the directional breakout. In this case, we will be able to estimate the further direction. Currently, guys, the butterfly that we have discussed is still valid, and indeed market still could drop to the 114.20, 114.50 area. This will be the butterfly. On the 4-hour time frame chart, guys, too many different scenarios are possible. Right now, take a look here as a minor butterfly could be formed, right? With approximately the same target, 114.50 area. 1618 target stands at 113.75. It's a bit lower, but this target easily could be reached because this is the border of the conference support on the weekly. At the same time, guys, we could, for example, here to draw this kind of pattern, for example. It's also possible, right? So something on that sort. So we sometimes are watching for this kind of something like diamond pattern or something of that sort. It's also possible, so maybe different reversal and market could show minor retracement here and start up rejection. It's also possible. So while market stands in this consolidation, there's many different scenarios are possible. So because rally yesterday was not in a row with the pattern that we have expected. So for the butterfly and after the significant drop lower, this kind of rally that we see, it's not really a good sign. It's too fast and too strong for the butterfly. Because in fact, this should become the starting of the this point is the starting of the right wing. The market already has started and fast reversal up. It's a bit irrational for market mechanics of this pattern. That's why I suggest that probably something else will be formed here. Speaking on the recent scenario, yesterday's scenario, as you can see, it has been done very carefully by the market, but it was a bit tricky because the first signal for taking the short position 116 we've got here. And if you have traded this bread and butter, you probably have done well. But in reality, that was not really absolutely bread and butter, because for a bread and butter you need to take the 1-3 closes above the 3x3. But that was no closes above the 3x3 because market has completed the butterfly in the same candle, and we haven't got the close above the 3x3. It's proper to say that the real bread and butter has started at this point. And once market has dropped of this black candle, that was real bread and butter, and has been completed a bit later. But anyway, result was the same, and maybe the taking position on the first candles was even better. So on the hourly chart, guys, on the hourly chart, as you can see, double repo has started very well. So XOP has been hit close above the 3x3. This was the bread and butter. The double repo has started, but it was a bit dramatic action, guys, here, because probably I would miss this double repo. Why? Because when the pattern has been confirmed that was happening here, it was very close to the target, because the 50% target was the first target of the double repo. You can't know that after that will be upward action. And since it was really fast action and the first crossing of the 3x3, it's really a big question whether to take the position or not. Later, market has formed this ABCD retracement and has formed, as you can see, guardless triple to buy pattern. The double repo still was valid because this drop hasn't broken the 618 support between the bottom and the top. 618 support has been held by the market, has not been broken, and that's why the double repo was still valid. That's why this upward action has continued. But when you do not know what will happen in the future, with the starting rally right to the target of the double repo, because you know the minimum target of the double repo is 50% of the thrust, it really was a question whether to take it or not. But anyway, as you can see, in general it has worked nice, and it was really good consequence of this action. So that being said, currently, guys, I think that it's not time yet for taking any long-term positions, because we don't have yet in the direction yet. We could trade only kind of patterns that we see and traded yesterday. So the bread and butter, the double repo, the minor pattern, kind of the guard triple twos here and here. Maybe today something of that sort will be formed, but I don't see yet the moment for taking the position on a daily chart, because as I said, it's different scenarios are possible. Butterfly now stands under question, and I have really big suspicions that it could be kind of the triangle type of the reversal, as I show you on the monthly chart. So it's really very probable. But for that purpose, to use this triangle, I think that we need to wait for a real breakout. When we see the breakout to the upside, that will be the at least first sign, first signal that indeed maybe reversal is starting.